everyone, this is Kelsey from ShopVue, and I'll be walking you through our on-time completion dashboard. This dashboard is all about comparing your order or order step schedules to actual activity time. So here we're able to compare whether our orders started or finished on time, early or late. Jumping into the first sheet, we have Department On-Time Analysis. The top left, we have some standard ways for filtering by date, including a calendar where we can select a specific date range. There are some additional filters to be able to filter by department or work center. In the middle here, we have a text box that shows us the date range of data we're looking at and the range of departments. To the right are our start target percent and complete target percent. So these are user input boxes here, so if we change this value to 20%, we see that the color of the cell has changed to green because it's on track with our target. The reference line in the bar chart below has also changed. So if I go ahead and change this to 90, we'll see the reference line has moved and my cell's back to red. Looking at the first table here, started order steps, we can see by department how many order steps we have that started early, on time, or late. Number of items show us the number of steps in total, and we have some percentages to go along with that. The completed order steps table shows us the same information, except we're comparing whether the order finished on time, early, or late here. Down here we have a bar chart that lets us look at 3 metrics at a time. We can compare those. You can swap out the metrics you're looking at by clicking on any one of these here, so we can compare, maybe we want to compare percent completed early and percent started early, and take a look at those numbers. You can also look at this information by department, by day, by quarter, by month, or by year. To the right we have a chart showing us some trend lines. Again, we can change the metric that we're looking at by using this drop-down menu. We can see the trend of our percent early started here, looking at it by day. You can also switch it to look at by month, by quarter, or by year. Jumping to the next sheet, Workcenter on-time analysis. We're displaying the same information here at the Workcenter level. So this table now breaks down our started order steps by Workcenter, and the same thing with complete order steps here. And this bar chart includes a tab for comparing by Workcenter. Again, you can change these metrics. And the same thing on the trend line. Our order on time analysis, and you'll notice in the text box we have some more information so we can understand the work centers we're looking at, the range of parts and orders here. On our started orders table, we've included part, order, and order description so we can see whether each particular order has started early, on time, or late, as well as the number of steps started. And again, that same information looking at the completed orders. So if I go ahead and select order 1101, I can see that this one started late. It's working on 5 steps here, and 3 of those steps are completed. And again, I have the same bar charts below, looking at this data by day, by quarter, by month, and by year, and a trend line looking at each order. So I've cleared my selections here, and now we can take a look at our on-time completion details table. Using this table, we can filter by department, work center, part, order description, really any of these columns on the table here, and take a look at each order step status. So you can see I have a lot of these have started early. So taking a look at the on-time completion details sheet, you can see I've cleared my selections here so we can look at some more data. But the order step details table has department, work center, part, and some information about orders, the event type, whether The record we're looking at is the start of an order step or the completion of an order step, as well as comparing our scheduled date to the actual date for activity, the status, whether it's early, on time, or late for that order step, and the number of days late. And using the days late trend chart below, we can take a look at the trend for number of days late for all of our started order steps and completed order steps. So these 4 sheets here will make up our on-time completion dashboard.